I'll just bring you down over here to my station. And I don't know if you're able to see, but I have here a few cups. Just give me one moment, okay? You know what? I'll just go to this. I have an occasion to go to shortly. Alright, so here you have these signs. If you cannot see it, I'll go ahead and fix it a little bit. But over here is this is burn. So I had burnt it over here. We can just do it now once again. And if you're below the age of, well, in order to use this, you would have to be above age, but that's based on your trust in your parents and trusting you on with flames. But here I have created this flame. It took a while for it to catch on, as you can see, and we'll just see how the fire has acted. And I have previously done this burn test, and what it does, it actually self-extinguishes itself, as you can see. Some fabric has the tendency of doing that, so people like firefighters, they have fabric that self-extinguishes, and as you can see, it's able to break apart very easily, like paper, which convinces me that this is over here is 100% cotton fabric. And still, we have a little bit of flames that are still left on, as you can see right here. And it leaves this ashy burntness to it. Okay, next we're going to take. You see, it's going to be. Let's start with the vinegar right here. So we're just going to put the vinegar in here, and this is of a different fabric, of course. And since the fabric have previously been manipulated, um, we should be able to tell a difference to any changes that would occur. And this is vinegar for sure. I had to smell it right quick. The bleach being over here, I was able to smell it. But as you can see, it had absorbed and nothing else has been done to it. It started to curl up a little bit. It's very interesting. Um, yeah, it started to curl. And actually, yep, the fabric is manipulative since considering the fact that it is wet. Um, but we can do it on the other end to be sure. Now I'll just leave this set. I'll just set this down right quick. And you know what? I think that what she had used in order to manipulate the fabric was vinegar, because the discoloration was not like this before, but now you see a discoloration is now occurring. Um, Again, I'll just soak the rest of this in here, leave it in there for a couple minutes, and you remember it's before state. And now you see much more of a difference coming up of it. So I'll leave this over here to the side. This over here is a sample of a test of a fabric that's been drenched in in vinegar. So I'll leave this over here to the side. Now I'll just wash my hands a little bit. So next up we have here is bleach. Bleach, 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 bleach. And of course, as we know, bleach creates a difference. And this is what had occurred with this bleach here. There's been a difference. And I'll do that one more time. And as with all bleach strips away the dye or the actual original state of the color to become a bit white. So I'll just go ahead and leave this to dry for a bit under bleach. Now, water. We know this absorbs. Wow, that's really interesting. So it can just sit on top of the water until when water goes onto it, that's when the rest will tackle onto it. As you can see, it absorbs. Okay, now we have two different kind of oils here. We have here is a peanut oil, and the small container here, it is of a, it's not of a burn test. This over here is olive oil. Okay, now using olive oil, we see that it absorbs. So we see that this is here um, oiliphilic. I don't know if that's the term. For those who are experts of textiles, you can go ahead and correct me on this, but I believe that is the term. And we have this one last sample, and we just go ahead and use oil here. And you know what? It's absorbed just as much oil and at the amount of time, just as um, the peanut oil has absorbed the amount of oil, just but the same amount of time and the same amount of oil just as the olive oil. So this is a comparative contraction. This here is of the it's a little bit of peanut oil that I landed on my keyboard. Here and over here is of the olive oil. So we'll go ahead and see what the result is shortly. This is a bit strange, but it's a bit different. But we'll go ahead and keep posted. The observations I had observed over here, I'll go ahead and record down. And we'll continue on our research of cotton to make a determination of what the identified fabric, as the store had said. In my assumption, because the fabric itself had a very soft hand, I assumed automatically it was maybe a rayon or viscose fabric. So if you would, hang in there with me. I will continue this research. So this is part one of how to identify a fabric. See you in the next time.